Ladies and gentlemen, we are back and we're ready to lock in really quick. Guys, we have a very special edition of the Comeback City tonight because today we're actually going to be going through every single patch and big moment from the War Within and ranking them together on stream, discussing with them, talking about it, and breaking it down. Lance, how you feeling?
It's almost like a retrospective.
Yeah.
If you will. Okay. This is going to be an interesting one, guys. This is going to be an interesting one.
It's going to be a good one. Ladies and gentlemen, dude, it's time to get hype. Let's get some ones in the chat. We're going to be starting in just a minute just to open things up. Let a few more people get in here. How is everyone doing, man? Max, what's going on? Good looking. Hope everything's good. Hell's Rocker, Trojan, what's going on? Ramp, of course. Scaldeer, absolutely. Go Habs, what's going on? Enjoy that. G Money, what's going on, baby? Broform, what's going on? How's everyone doing, dude? How is everyone doing? With feeling this time. Say boom. G Money, what's going on? How is everyone doing? How you feeling, Lance? How we doing tonight?
We're doing pretty good.
Have a good New Year? Have a decent New Year?
Yeah, it was good.
Good. That's happy to see that. Happy to see that. Dom J, how's everyone doing? Ladies and gentlemen, how did everyone Oh, what's up with my music? I
Oh,
didn't hear it.
I think what he was going to say is, how was everyone's New Year?
Yes.
How was everyone's New Year? How was everyone doing? How are we feeling?
A little low.
You know, on this upcoming Wednesday show, we will be announcing we're going to get with Gino, but we're going to be announcing the winner of the BlizzCon tickets.
Are we actually doing that? Are we really giving those away? I kind of want to just keep them. Keep them. You sell them.
Well, we don't even have.
Give them to
Gino's got them.
That's kind of weird.
Because he bought them.
I don't know what.
So.
Shit, that's right. I forgot. I can't steal his money. Crazy. Styling, leveling, and classic. Oh, damn. Okay, that's interesting. Managed to catch a stream. Let's go. Nap time. What's going on, baby? How we doing? Welcome in, everyone. Kiko, what's going on? How we doing? Okay, so guys, listen. Like I said earlier, we're gonna be going through the War Within. We have a decent little Google Doc to break down. I wanted to do it on a slideshow, but like, I don't know. I guess I didn't have enough time to really get everything animated and going. So I was just like, screw it. Let's put it on a Google Doc. Let's go through it together and let's bang it out. Let's have some fun. So, without further ado, let's get into it a little bit. So, as you can see here, the War Within, we're going to be breaking it down. Expansion ratings. Let's get some ones in the chat for some hype, right? Little ones in the chat? Little one? There's nothing wrong with the little ones in the chat. Woo! Let's get hype. You guys know that War Within login music.
Are we rating the login music first?
I mean, I wasn't, but I guess we can.
Big hug, little hug. Little hug, big kiss.
Okay.
That's Nacho Libre.
It is. Big ones in the chat. Yo, that's it. We're there. We're logging in. We're about to game. War Within's about to be hype. Ladies and gentlemen, let's go through the rankings. Let's start it off. And by the way, listen, guys. I'm going to be moving pretty quick here. We're going to be going through, our points, discussions, and everything. And listen.
Oh!
Of course. Thank you freaking for the prime, of course. As usual, bro. Thank you, buddy.
Thank you so much.
Listen. You guys need to communicate, chat, and give in your points quick because I don't want this to be a 3-hour long thing. This is going to be max hour and a half. Probably, hopefully, around an hour-ish. That's the goal.
You think you're getting through everything in 1 hour?
I don't know.
Are you fucking
nuts?
Let's
see. So let's start it off, ladies and gentlemen. Listen, beyond the ball. We're gonna ask questions quick here. Let's zoom in a little bit so the people in the back can see. Okay, let's go. Wow, this music's going hard. Holy, I forgot how hard this music.
What are the ratings before we start?
What do you mean?
Like, how are we rating it? Is it a 1 to 10? Is it an S through F?
It could be S through F. Yeah, I like S through F. Or should we go like
1
1 out of 5 stars? Because 1 out of 5 is kind of easy to determine an average rather than like letters.
Out of 5.
Yeah, fuck it. We'll do it out of 5? Maybe? What do you guys think?
Out of 10 or out of 5? Quick.
No, 10 is too much.
Out of 1,000 or out of 5?
Nothing will ever be the jazz soundtrack of the Undermine. Don't worry, we're going to be having music change as we go through each patch, by the way, so be on your toes for that. Out of 5? Okay, everyone says 5. Okay. So starting off, ladies and gentlemen, the core expansion box pillars of the War Within. What was shown on that video where it was like, okay, Golden Kappa train? Yo, I don't even know what's going on right now.
What does that mean?
A Golden Kappa train just started in my channel? The fuck is going on?
What does that mean?
A level 1 gold... Yo, I don't know what's going on, but if you guys see a Golden Kappa in the emotes, spam it, I guess? I don't even know. Anyways, moving into it. Sold me on Manic Devastation. Good choice, Ellie. Okay. Right off the bat.
Okay.
You guys have to ask yourself, when you first saw the trailers for The War Within, you first saw the expansions overview, the features, everything being shown, what was your most hyped thing that you were excited for right off the bat? Let's go. And I'm asking you guys in the chat too, whether you're on Twitch, YouTube, or watching it
while
after.
I was at BlizzCon and then
Sure.
they were actually breaking down everything?
Sure, yeah. While you're watching the breakdown.
From BlizzCon, it was Delves.
Okay, Delves, good solo content.
Yeah, I knew that was going to be
a banger, right?
My thing.
Okay.
From that point.
That's good. What else in the chat? Guys, what was your favorite thing that you were most excited for pre-playing The War Within? Just seeing the expansion features, the trailers and stuff like that. New story, Delves, new story here, Warbands.
Oh, well, Metzen, yeah.
Hero talents, whoa.
But that doesn't...
Metzen, that's a good one too. That's a good one. Because, I mean, he did make people hype.
You're right, but that's...
Hero talents is a
not one of the expansion box pillars.
So, Lance says Delves, and I'm going to be honest, for me, it was hero talents. Hero talents were such a selling point for me because it expanded on the talent tree, but not in a way that's just simply adding a couple more nodes. It gave you very thematic talent interactions that changed your character visually, but pretty massively gameplay-wise. And I would say you were golden if you had a warband, or excuse me, not warband, a hero talent tree that was good for raid, and then one that was good for Mythic Plus. So a lot of variety. That's just me personally. But let's go through it. At the start of the War Within, what are we going to rate Delves at the very, very start? Now, it's important to remember, ladies and gentlemen, we have to go through this together. We have to keep our eyes and ears open. Listen up. You did not get Gilded Crest from Delves at the launch of the War Within. You have to remember that. It only scaled up to tier 8, and you got a couple runes, and that was it. The Gilded Stashes came in Season 2. You have to remember that.
Big true.
Not only that, I think you still got a hero piece, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes.
But they didn't get you... I don't remember them having... Did they have the automatic thing to where you could...
like call Zekvir?
Yeah, and then automatically get it?
Yeah, you could
like
call
the
Zekvir.
map?
Yeah.
Or was the map just still RNG?
No, you could call Zekvir. Wait, could you? No, you couldn't. No, not in the first season.
Not in the very open. No. I think that might have been added in the 0.5.
Yeah, not in the first season you couldn't.
So, from my personal opinion, I would rate Delves, and just like you guys are saying in the chat, around a 4. A 4 is still good. It's not perfect, but there's still things missing. It could maybe even be a 3. Because
I would say 3 only because of what they become. Only because they become so much better. But I did the most amount of Delves in
a lot of people are saying 4. 4 out of 5. It's by the way, guys, if you're in the chat right now, everything is out of 5 here. Everything is out of 5. And by the way, make sure to leave your comments because we're going to highlight them on the screen, on the stream right now. And we're going to show it to the people watching the show afterward. It's a rounding up to 4. Yeah, I think to like be pretty fair with it, it's around a 4. A lot of people are saying 4. We need your final rankings right here, right now, guys. Your last point. Here it is. 3 or 4. Personally, for me, I would say 3.5 at most.
Yeah. By the way, I did a delve on the beta today. And it was fucking incredible.
Was it really?
Yeah. It was so cool. The objective that they had me do made me feel like I was Indiana Jones. I just want to say, cool. Off topic from this, but I do want to say that.
Okay, cool. I think we're going to put it at 3.5 because to give something a perfect 5-star rating is like, it's got to be money and most people got to love it. So I think we're going to keep it at a 3.5, but for pure solo players, still 4. I think it was still 4 for just pure solo and very casual people. For the masses, a 3.5. I think that's fair. Moving on, though, now...
Mega! What's up, buddy?
Talking about hero talents. Now, if you want to ask me what one of my favorite things is, it is hero talents. I just said it earlier. The fact that you add 2 brand new gameplay variants and styles to every single spec in the game. And by the way, most of them were balanced pretty well. Don't get me wrong, there were a couple seasons where, of course, like Unholy with the Blood Beast, that was out of control.
Yeah, but that's bound to happen.
Stormbringer with enhancement and stuff.
I don't know if you could necessarily fault it for that.
Yeah. Okay.
I don't know if... And it depends. I don't know if we could fault it for a tuning. I think you have to...
I mean, it was tuned well.
How does it...
Even then.
How does it do in variants of gameplay for all of these specs? Does it give you 2 different play styles?
Let me ask you guys this in the chat right now, YouTube and Twitch. What is your favorite hero talent tree to play and why? Just briefly, it could be like 5-6 words. It could say the name of the hero talent tree and the reason is A, B, C. So just really, really quick, tell me what it is. But I would say, yeah, like Bro from saying, play style as well as changing the playstyle as well as giving a class identity. I mean, it's so much better than the individuality of just a set, talent tree. You also add the hero talents, and to me, it's a banger. It's a banger. I think it's really, really good. I think they killed it. To me, it's one of the most close to perfect things they've added since its conception and it being implemented.
I will say yes, and guys, we're rating the War Within's version of hero talents, right? So not... in my head now, I'm thinking about the addition in Midnight.
Okay.
It's very weak in Midnight. But in the War Within, I thought the implementation of hero talents and them in general is very good.
I'm going to be honest. I thought we were only going to get one more row for hero talents in Midnight and then go from there. But that's a separate topic. So let's go to some of your responses. Totemic. Oh, yeah. Shaman Totemic is awesome. Loon's Guardian as Bear, that is fire. Chrono Warden, ooh, the teleporting, yeah, that's cool, that's cool. And the haste buff, yeah, I agree. Guardian Druid, Iron Fur, almost impossible to kill in dungeons, oh god. Totemic nerfed in Season 3, yeah, that is true. Void Weaver, ooh, true, that's a great spec. Herald of the Sun, Arothian. Herald of the Sun, yeah.
Void Weaver for disc or Void Weaver for shadow? Because I loved Shadow Void Weaver.
Yeah, bro. Diabolus, a Warlock, Shadow Pan.
Actually, you know what? Diabolus is my favorite.
Diabolus is amazing.
It's just...
Shadow Pan for Windwalker with the Flurry Strike. Scale Commander, very good. Wild Stalker, yeah, true. So there's a lot of really, really good ones, guys. And I think, to be honest, the fact that not only was it an extra added variance in gameplay, and it changes identity drastically, I think we have to give it a 4.5 out of 5.
I would say 4.
4? Okay. What are you guys rating it out of 5? Either a 4 through 5.
Because there are some specs.
Because it is a 4.
Can we get any ones in the chat if your spec literally played one hero talent tree the entire expansion? Like there was one meta one the entire time?
Unless you're talking about a tank, that's not really going to happen.
I didn't really ask you though. Right?
No, I just know because it's a fact. There's just no way.
Yeah, I would say 4.
It's 3, that's crazy. Lunar Guardian Moon Tank, true. Mountain Thane Prot Warrior, oh yeah, very good. Very good. No, but Ramph, there were some seasons, I know for a fact, that people were playing Colossus Protection Warrior in Mythic Plus. Like, I know for a fact, because I was playing it. And I was slamming kids. I know, obviously, there's the Mountain Thane Theta, or Mountain Thane meta, Jesus Christ, most of the time, but there were times where Colossus was out of control. I was hitting like 15, 16 million demolishes on a Prot Warrior in Season 2.
I just want to say, Max, when we get to the Undermine, if you say you hate that shit, I know you're a liar, because you told me you loved it.
Wait, guys,
don't lie.
Guys, is my audio good?
Yeah, hello?
Hello? Are we crackling? Talk to me. I may need to reset the audio really quick. Someone talk to me.
Can someone hear me?
Am I crackling? I need to know. I need to check that before we go. Move forward.
I hear you fine over here. Yes
and no? No?
Push my... No, okay. I think we're good.
Yes and no? What does that even mean?
I think we're fine.
No issues. Okay, I think we're okay. Okay, really quick, if you guys do hear crackling or popping, let me know. Thank you, Valkrix as well. All you guys, thank you. Sounds okay. It might be a Twitch thing. Anyways, let's move on. I think we can comfortably all say it's a 4. It doesn't need to be more than a 4. I think it's still a banger. Warbands, do we even need to say it?
Warbands are the easiest 5 that you could have.
Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, quickly, let's go over warbands really quick. This allows you to take currency across your entire account, and it can be shared. I don't even know what we're talking about.
The easiest 5 there is.
It's such a good, banging box feature. And not only that, you got the cool warband login stuff, and warband bank, and the transferables. I just... It has to be a 5. I just don't see how it's not.
It's, and like I said in a previous stream, it's going to be one of those things that in like an expansion or 2 from now, we're not going to believe that we ever played WoW without it.
No, I mean, let's put it this way, ladies and gentlemen, I want to ask you a serious question. How many times do you go to transfer a currency, and then it's one of the rare ones that you can't transfer, and you're like, oh, what is this bullshit? Every time, do you not get that feeling or that thought?
Yeah.
Every single time, if it's something like... I don't know, at the very start of a season, the undercoin, I'm like, why the fuck can't I transfer? This is stupid. Like, why would they do that?
No, it's the easiest 5.
Yeah, it has to be a 5.
Because
if anything's going to be a 5.
It's just something that's so obvious to have in a modern MMO.
Mm-hmm. I mean, I don't know. It's a gimme.
Yeah, it's not even...
I can't imagine playing Legion Remix without it. Yeah, it's just impossible. It's impossible. So... reps Warbound Minute, why? They are. Aren't they?
Well, the modern reps are, but not the old.
Oh, that's what you meant on MRT. Yeah,
they're slowly moving them back. But I think after Remix, they said Legions...
How we doing, Kuzi?
I think they said Legions will be...
Interesting.
By the way, you know, this gear upgrade and crest system is not from War Within,
Didn't it get
right?
slightly changed in Season 1?
I mean, sure, but pretty much the same from Dragonflight.
Okay, fuck it. I'll just cut it out. It's no big deal. Campaign and story, as well as the zones of the War Within. Guys, we're primarily talking about all 4 of the zones.
The launch
here.
zones. Launch zones.
We're talking about Hollowfall, Azj-Kahet, the Ringing Deeps, and the Isle of Dorn. And you have to be brutally honest. First of all, I need you to answer, what's your favorite zone that you played through? Number 1. Oh, that's good music. Wow.
Okay, I'm just going to say it.
That's literally... the music for that zone just came up. Let me turn it up.
Hollowfall's a top 5 zone of all time. Hollowfall is literally a top 5 zone of all time.
The Hollowfall music just came up right now randomly. That's crazy. Holy shit. Listen, if I'm going to be completely honest, out of the 4 starter zones, Hollowfall was the best.
It's not. I don't
even think it's close.
Yeah, it's not even close.
I think thematically and from a story standpoint of everything that happened there, you had a couple cinematics there with Anduin. He found the light again there.
Yep.
He had that really cool moment where he jumped off at the edge of Hollowfall, and then that led you into Azj-Kahet, right? So I would say, story-wise, Hollowfall. Visually, Hollowfall. The world event, Hollowfall. Shit, maybe even the delves. It might have the best delves as well.
No.
You don't think so?
Dorn has the best elves.
Oh, God, you're crazy.
What are you talking about?
The candle ones are horrible.
I like the candle one.
There's one good one.
I like the one where you can get the mushrooms to explode.
Yeah, that's, oh my God, what's
that's probably the best one, because you could just do it in 5 seconds. Also, Dorn has really good music.
Okay, yeah. Or Dornagal, or Isle of Dorn, yeah, it does have really good music.
Also, Dornagal is one of the best capital cities we've had in like 10 years.
Anyways, from a sense of campaign story as well as zones, I'm gonna be real. I didn't love it as much as I did Shadowlands. I remember going through all 4 zones of Shadowlands and fucking being like, yo, this is such a banger. Like, every zone is widely different. The story for each is amazing. The factions in there are amazing. The characters in there are amazing. Like, I remember going through Shadowlands and being like, yeah, this shit is a banger.
Yo.
Story-wise and campaign-wise.
Story-wise?
No. Hold on, wait a second.
Mouth.
Wait a second. Let me finish.
Well, I'm not
On
saying
launch.
I'm not saying I
Okay.
don't like it.
Okay.
I'm just saying you're saying shit that's gonna piss people
Well,
off.
I'm just saying for the launch, the Shadowland 4 Covenant thing, it was cool as shit. Visually and theme, it could have been a 10. But obviously we know the whole Thanos of World of Warcraft thing was a disaster, but I didn't get that feeling as much in these zones. Like the Owl of Dorn was cool, but it was very clearly a warm-up zone. Not only that, I thought Ringing Deeps was okay. I thought the biggest hitter was Hollowfall for me.
Hollowfall is no, it's a top 5 zone all time.
Yeah, I agree. So I think from that regard, guys, I think we're gonna have to rate the very starter zones just a 3. You keep it average. It was decent at the start. It got the job done. Hollowfall was a saving grace. Ringing Deeps was kind of okay. It wasn't bad.
Yo, Ringing Deeps has some awesome quest lines.
There are
There's some awesome quest lines in
but
Ringing Deeps.
Aj-Kahet, in my opinion, was not as good as I thought it was going to be. I thought it was going to be a zone that was so crazy looking, and it was so infested and fucked up. But honestly, it was very empty, and it just didn't feel great. So in that regard, it drags it down.
Dornogal,
Fervor,
Mega,
what's going on? Good looking.
What's up,
Love you,
Fervor? Mega, Dornogal's awesome. It's my second favorite zone of the expansion. Matter of fact, yesterday, I logged in for about 30 minutes with my son, and I was just flying around, and he was tripping out about how cool Dornogal was.
Yeah. So now let's get into some of the end game of the launch, because this is important to talk about. So, ladies and gentlemen, right off the bat, what did you guys think of the Nerub-ar Palace raid out of 5? Just right off the bat, like as a story heading in. Were you hyped to get into that raid and to fight and to down the fucking bosses and try to fight Queen Anne Sarek and everything going on in there? Like, were you hyped for that? Because right now, the first rating is just as story, and the next one is boss fights.
I mean, as a
story-wise.
Yeah, like a 3. 2.5, 3 story-wise.
Okay. So you weren't that excited. You didn't really love the whole, chasing Xalatath around with Illyria, her going to do that shot on the cinematic.
No, it's a 3.
And then it goes through her, and it gets close to hitting the Queen Anne Sarek, and it causes problems, and then internal issues, and then they wage war, and then we have to go in there to try to stop them. Okay.
It's a 3.
So, story-wise, I think we can rate it comfortably a 3. We have a lot of people here. Daywada with the 3. Owl of Whimsy with the 2. Fervor with the 5. I hated the Worm boss. Makes it... Oh, shit. I love that boss. 2.5 story, 4 out of 5. Okay. So let's get into now the boss fights, guys. The boss fights. This is a very big one. Because, Smash, thank you for follow. This is a very big one because I think Nerub-ar Palace had a couple of really solid boss fights. Like, I think from an average boss perspective, it was very strong. What was a weak boss in there? I guess the guy where you drop all the portals to the outside of the room?
Yeah, Rashanon.
Is that? No, Rashanon's different. That's the flying guy. That's the bat.
Yeah, that's the worst one.
Yeah. That's a tough boss fight. That was not fun. The first and second boss were pretty good. Third boss was okay. Kaiveza was great. Brood Twister was great in my opinion.
I like
it.
Brood
Held
Twister.
them at Race to World first too. I remember me and Lance watching them kill it live. That was insanity. And I thought Queen Anne Sarek as a final boss was amazing.
Queen Anne Sarek is the second best final boss of the expansion.
Yeah. And we'll figure out who the best was later. But and then lastly, Silken Court was such an awesome moment to get down on normal as well as heroic. It was so much fun. So what are we rating Nerub-ar Palace from a boss fight ranking perspective, guys?
Yeah,
what
I would say Nerub-ar is a 3.5 or 4.
Okay.
3.5, 4. I guess we'll let the people decide.
Let's let the people decide. Let's see. That alone makes it a 3? Yeah, had our own. Yeah, true. 4.5, 4, 3, 4. 3.8. Wow, interesting. 3.5. Max, I love you, buddy.
Peace, Max. Love you.
3.5, 4, 4.5. It seems like the average is going to about 4. 3.5, 3.5. Okay, I can't get past the worm. 3, 3.
Yeah, it's
okay,
gotta be
so
3.5.
let's go 3.5. Let's go 3.5. 3.5. I feel like that's fair. That's a good middle ground. And then lastly, a couple quick, easy underhand pitches. War Within Season 1 was historically known as one of the worst Mythic Plus seasons of all time. Absolutely horrible.
2.
The dungeon pool wasn't good. The loot system was worse. I mean, there's so many bad things about Mythic Plus in Season 1.
Grim Battle.
The amount of mobs you had to kick. Tanking was a nightmare. You'd get one-shotted out of nowhere from all these mobs. The boss fights weren't fun. Yeah, it was bad. It was bad. It's comfortably known. Like, a lot of people say it's the worst Mythic Plus season ever. So if that's even brought up ever, you have to rate it a 1. You have to. You have to do it. It
Okay.
has to be rated a 1. Maybe a 1.5. Maybe. Bro, because don't forget, you also had that...
Sack Brood, though.
Yeah, but you also had that Arden Wheel dungeon, too. Remember that?
Ah!
You had that and Grim Battle.
Yeah, it's tough.
Whoa! That shit is ass.
Yeah, make it
no,
1.
it's going to 1.
1.
That is ass. What was that dungeon called? The Arden Wheeled one? It was, fuck. Guys, what's it called? The one where you got to go through the puzzle and the maze? Oh, it's so bad. And then you'd have some griefer running into the smoke and he has no idea what the fuck he's doing. Oh, terrible. Absolutely horrible. It's got to go a 1. There's just no way. And then outdoor as well as I would say just events. So we're talking about the
Awakening the Machine, the
yeah.
Theater Troupe, the Lighting the whatever.
the Flames of Hollowfall.
Yep, and then the Wax.
The wax as well as the pick your general and do activities.
Yeah.
Event. So they were whatever. I wasn't really impressed with them.
I enjoy doing them every single week.
I enjoyed doing Hollowfall.
Getting my keys.
I hated Awakening the Machine.
I'll give it...
Mist of Tyrna Scythe, yeah, that is a fucking nightmare dungeon. Oh my god.
I'll give it a 3.5.
Okay. So what do you guys think? Outdoor content with all the events, and stuff like that. Like Lance said, what were the events? Go through them.
Awakening the Machine, Theater Troupe, Spreading the Light, the Wax, and the one in Ashkahet where you pick which general, whatever that is.
Yeah, I mean, right now I think it has to be a 3, only because, like, it wasn't mind-blowing, but it wasn't awful.
The soup was amazing, Mega, you're right.
Yeah, I missed the soup one. That was a good one. Moving on as well. Is there a patch? Wow. 7.0.5 Nightfall. Is that a thing?
That wasn't Nightfall, though.
Oh, yeah, I guess you're right. 20th anniversary music. Is that a thing?
20 years of music.
Oh, the event area.
Nice, Scott. Yeah.
I didn't do it. Someone made the video, wasn't it? Okay. All right, so moving on next, ladies and gentlemen. Now you can lower that a little bit. Jesus, that's loud. Now we're moving on to the 0.5 patch. This was around November / getting into December, and this was the 20th anniversary event. So what was added here? We had the anniversary event, the legacy bosses, when it comes to classic, as well as the world bosses. We had the mounts, the transmogs, the cosmetics, the HD remastered, and I mean, I can even look it up right here as well. And you could check this all out.
Listen, bro, the amount of paladins I see rocking the Judgment set.
The Blackrock Depths raid, I thought that was fucking awesome.
It was fun. Whatever that shit was terrible.
The Chromie thing was an F tier. That was
horrible.
absolutely awful. I thought the event area was kind of cool.
Yeah, it was.
I thought this was pretty neat. The world bosses as well, they went through that.
Cool
They had
enough.
the unique cosmetics, obviously the judgment, the tier sets, and then classic time walking was officially added to the pool. So these are all pretty
Hey, hold
big
on.
deal
Classic
things.
time walking was a banger.
Not only that, Drakthir was able to be more classes, so it wasn't just Evoker.
True.
So it wasn't just Evoker anymore. That, by the way, that's cool. There's nothing wrong with that. And then Shamans had some updated animation models
New
for their
Ascendants.
Ascendants.
Nice.
As well as the overhaul to Paladin and Elemental Shaman. Beyond that, Classic Dungeons added the Time Walking. What else here? Drakthir changes. Yeah. They had the Squadron thing. I've
Never
literally
seen anyone do it.
Never done that. New Ascendants models. And I think that's roughly it.
Oh, yeah, you were able to get the Dragonflight PvP ensembles with Marks of Honor.
Oh, is that good? That's a good thing? Big W?
Oh, yeah, what do you mean?
Okay, big W. So, going through all of this, maybe I can make this a little bit bigger. Let's see. Okay. Can I make this bigger? Be a little bit difficult to see, though. So, this is like the list of rewards. Let me see if I can pull it up.
Listen, those were some good rewards, bro.
Nah, those are some good rewards, man. Like, come on. Like, I know people may not have loved this event, but we do have to remember it rolled out in a really rough state. Like, I don't know if you remember that. Like, you couldn't even log in for more than 2 seconds. It was breaking. The events weren't working.
I think I was too sick to play when it
And
first
then
came
the
out.
bronze tokens, like, you couldn't even really farm them because you get, like, 8 a day or some crazy shit. And then or 8 a week or something. And then you needed 60 for a set. So, like, ooh, yeah. In that regard, pretty rough. So I would say overall, the 20th anniversary event, I feel like it had so much potential. I think for a 0.5 patch, we have to remember what all the other 0.5 patches were. This is ranked number 2 out of 3. Because there is a worse 0.5 patch out there. So if we had to rank this, this is a ranking 3 out of 5. Gotta be. What do you guys think? Rewards were great, but the event quests weren't all that great. True. The Green Jade Monk set. True. That set was fire. I love that we got tier 2, but what is they would have given... Wish they would have given us tier 3. Ah, I see. 4 just for the HD tier 2. Yeah.
Man, what would a remaster of tier 3 look like?
Which is that from? That's Blackwing Lair.
Ramus.
Oh no, we got Blackwing Lair was tier 2.
Yeah.
I'm an idiot. What's that? Oh, was
Man, can you
Encourage 2.5? Because it wasn't a full set. It was just the 5. It wasn't a full 7 set.
Tier 3 is nah.
Holy shit. Could you guys imagine if they released a remastered Naxxramas tier 3 set?
Well, first off,
Holy shit. That
Warrior-
would be insane.
Warrior
God tier, S tier.
Paladin has a good
S tier.
one.
I mean, I can just look it up. I don't even...
Hunter, I love Hunter
Wow,
tier 3,
tier
even though a lot of
3
people
sets.
don't. Yeah, they'll do it for the 40th anniversary.
Yeah, I'm sure.
We'll get remastered
Let me
tier
pull
3.
it up.
Don't worry, guys.
Open image and new tab.
Tier 3 is strong.
So here it is. We have Warrior
Oh
on the
my
top
God.
left. This is Priest right here.
Yeah.
Hunter is banging
Love
as
the
well.
Hunter.
Rogues
Rogue is weak.
was nasty. No, what do you
I
mean?
think
That's great.
Probably the second weakest one of the
I
bunch,
didn't
though.
like Warlock.
You don't like Warlock?
I don't like it. I'm just being honest.
You
bro.
don't like the Plague Heart?
All right, what was the top 2 tier sets here? Top tier. Or
It's
top 2.
Warlock and Warrior.
You think Warlocks is better than Paladins?
Yeah.
Oh, you're fucking great. No way. That
Purdue.
Paladin one's nasty. That Shaman one is nasty. That Mage one is good too. Bro, for a Mage set to have that early...
The only one you give a shit, the only thing you care about on that mage set is the shoulders. Everything else is
Right.
ugly as sin.
I mean, the helmet's ass, but the shoulders are fire. Shaman one is fire too. That one's really nasty. Priest one is pretty weak. The Warrior one is... Everyone knows that's one of the best tier sets of all time.
Yes.
Easily. One of the best tier sets of all time.
100%.
So, really, really good. Paladin is beat. Oh, God. Warlock. And then Warrior, Lock, and Shaman. Okay. All better than Paladins. Oh, shit. Shaman. They're a bit too dated. I don't feel anything for them. That's crazy.
I really like the Hunter one.
So, that is that. That would have been crazy. Yeah. I would say overall it's a 3 out of 5. I think the anniversary set brought us some entertainment. It brought us some farming. It brought us a raid that we can go do for fun.
Bro, it also came out 8 weeks after the expansion came out.
Crazy.
And like people were still.
What do you mean? Progging.
I remember when they announced it. I was like, dude, the expansion just came out.
Yeah.
I was like, holy
8-week
shit.
Cadence.
Yeah, I couldn't believe it. It was insane.
Anyways, moving on now, ladies and gentlemen, to the Siren Isle. Oh, boy. Let's get into it. Let me see if I can find some Siren Isle music. Uh-oh.
I'm just going to say it. Fuck anyone who's going to talk shit about the Siren Isle, by the way. I actually enjoyed the Siren Isle.
No.
I did. I enjoyed the Siren Isle a lot.
Crazy. I didn't like the Siren Isle at all.
I enjoyed it.
But I will say, for a 0.7, like for a 0.7, like the end of the season, like where they pretty much give you slop anyway, I would say it was pretty good. Like for a 0.7 patch, 8 weeks after the anniversary event. Like, I mean, not bad. Not bad. I guess you're right. So what came with the Siren Isle patch? We can go to the overview right here. Let's check it out. So we got the 0.7 overview, the new zone, Siren Isle, of course. We got flying around here. You have to unlock that, which I guess it was warranted. You got the Cersei's Circlet. You had the currency to...
Oh, Cersei's Circlet was banging, though.
Oh, all right. Settle down.
Yo,
banging is like...
You got it.
That shit's fire.
And it made you feel very powerful to get it.
Yeah. I mean, I guess. I don't know, man.
Especially before Undermine.
All right. Major excavations, that was lame. The Cersei Circlet was good. The new mount, I didn't even get it.
I need to go get that.
Yeah, I didn't get that. That's crazy. And then don't forget, we did get Plunderstorm in the 0.7 patch.
Oh man, Plunderstorm
that's a big deal. That is a big deal, I have to say. Don't forget, guys. We did get Plunderstorm.
What's up, buddy?
So yeah, we got Plunderstorm as well, and then the Turbulent Time Waves. Whoa, that's pretty good stuff. Arathi Ear customization.
Oh, that's right. I forgot all about that. I guess, yeah, sure.
So, in that regard, not bad. I mean, once again, for a 0.7 patch, it's definitely something that's palatable to keep you entertained and hyped. And by the way, around this time, I think we got the Siren Isle announcement as well as the Undermine announcement at the Direct. So we had both of them. So the Siren Isle hype bled into hype for the next season.
I enjoyed Siren Isle, man.
So I thought it was pretty good, man.
There was cool translog
guys,
on there.
All right, that's it. It's time to be real. What is the overall consensus of rating for 11.0.7, the Siren Isle? We got Plunderstorm, we got the Siren Isle, we got Turbulent Time Waves, we got the cosmetics there, Cersei Circlet.
It's also a good way to just catch up.
2.5, 3, 1.5, 2.5. Plunderstorm, yeah, Plunderstorm as well. Plunderstorm at minimum gives it an extra point. Minimum. So whatever we're thinking of, easily you got to add 1 point. So if it's a 2, you got to add it to 3.
Man,
I would say overall a 3 out of 5. With Plunderstorm being added, that's crazy, dude.
It's the strongest 0.7 patch of the entire expansion.
Okay, let's go through it. What's the next?
No,
0.7?
maybe not. That's not true.
The 0.7 was Legacy of Erythor, excuse me, which we'll talk about later.
No, it's Erythor.
And then this one, no, crazy. That's the second best one. The second best has to be ranked out of 3. Period. Just how the math works, man. Anyways, continuing on. Oh shit! Turn this music off, ladies and gentlemen. it's time to get hype. Because we're taking a trip to the liberation of Undermine, baby. Oh, wait a second. This shit is hype. Yo, if you guys mess with the Undermine, let's get some ones in the chat. Dude, I'm cranking the music. Yo, music break for a second. Yo, by the way, they won awards for the music they made for this season. The Undermine. They won, like, I think they won, like, an Emmy or a Grammy or whatever the fuck they are. They won one.
People voted?
Yes, they won one. I know for a fact. They won awards. I saw it.
That's incredible.
So they won. If anyone has the link, send it in the chat.
So, you know why? Do you know why Undermine... you know why Undermine was so good? It was a step back from, like, everything I felt like World of Warcraft has been. It didn't try to take itself seriously. It wasn't trying to be part of some overarching story. And don't get me wrong, they shoehorned it in with the ethereals, like, at the very end, right? But it just felt like... Honestly, it felt like old WoW.
Yeah. Spotify awards.
At least story-wise, it did.
I know they won an award for it. I know for a fact. Gong.
I
Anyways,
love this shit.
So, the Undermine, guys. Let's go through some of the major patch gimmies here. What did the Undermine give us? First of all, yeah, they did announce the roadmap as well, which they literally stuck to a T for it on the 8-week cadence, go down the line, which is crazy to think about. But we got the brand new zone.
2026 roadmap.
Bro, it's fucking January. Take a breath.
We got that roadmap in November. Hombre.
I don't give a shit.
We got that roadmap in... We got the 2025 roadmap in
You're about to turn me
November.
into an Arakoa in a second. And I'm going to eat your face. Settle down. So listen. When we get in 3K, bro, I got to finish, bro. I'm at like 2,800 right now. So anyways, we got the Undermine Goat Zone. I thought it was so cool. Visually, absolutely out of control. You got the cartels you can dive into, which are 4 different sets of reputations, all with brand new unique rewards, by the way. You got the drive mechanic, which I know a lot of people may not like it. This is going to be a hot take. I fucking love the drive mechanic. I know. Hot take. I know a lot of people don't like it.
I love it, and I hope they give us the option
to
drive a car at some point again.
I personally miss it.
Even if you could still fly, let me at least drive if I want.
I miss the races. I loved it. It was just fucking awesome. It was so gangster. On my Volpira Rogue, I would do all the races and I would PvP, and it was just so thematic and so much fun. It was awesome. It was
100%.
You have the different achievements you can earn for the customizations as well. They had that little bit of a questing zone, and then they also had the Operation Floodgate dungeon being added.
Floodgate's good.
So really, really cool. They have the new delve stuff as well. By the way, brand new.
Both the delves are bangers.
Not only that, but they gave tanking as an option for Bran. Remember that?
Yes.
Because he was not a tank first.
By the way, Brand tank in Midnight's fucking slaps.
Does it really?
Yes.
Now, early on, Bran tanking was fucking gangster. It was 10 out of 10. It was fire, and then they nerfed it. Blizzard, I'm still pissed off at you.
Frosty, by the way, I said they should have given us like a WoW Mario Kart with it.
Yeah.
As like a plunder storm type thing.
That shit would have
should have.
I would queue up for that. Holy shit. Yo, guys, I have to figure out how to lower that. I've tried 5 times on Streamlabs. It just doesn't lower. I've tried so hard.
I don't think it should be lowered.
Maybe. Yo, thank you, Hells, for the dono. I was goody with the music and the detail. Dude, listen. This shit is fire. This patch was fire. Man, okay, hold on. Oh, the tier sets were so fucking good. Oh my god, it was so much fun. All the different tier sets and how they worked were banging too. So,
wait, did you put our shirt design from season 2 on the list?
I didn't do any of that.
We should just type it in real quick.
Hold on.
Dude, just fucking type it in.
Comeback City. Yes, sir. Okay, those aren't the current ones. That's season 3. That's season 3. Oh, the goblin shirt. Oh, shit. There it is. Yeah, it's a good shirt. Shout out Kiko.
That's our fucking tank, bro.
Shout out Kiko. Shout out Kiko.
That's our fucking tank.
Oh,
shit.
That's
Malitas.
Malitas. Yeah, I knew it was an M. I don't know why. Fuck, I'm such a dick. Shout out Malitas in Vegas. My dog.
Don't get into season 3 shirts yet, bro. You're going ahead.
Yo, don't fucking disrespect Once Dead.
Dude, you have a go
don't fucking disrespect Once Dead like that.
We have to show those later for season 3, right?
Calm down, man.
You fuck.
Son of a bitch. Anyways, so a lot of good moments there. Scrolling through the new zone, I thought it was a 4.5 out of 5. Guys, and we got to rank these kind of quick. We're already 45 minutes in. Holy shit, we need to move faster. Oh my god. Okay. Let's go through the zone. What are we ranking the zone out of 5? 5? Perfect? It could not be better?
Undermine is a 5.
No, that's not true. It's got to be 4.5.
I think it could be my favorite.
A 5 is a perfect score. It cannot get better.
It's my favorite modern zone of all time. That makes it a 5 for me. Why can it not be a 5 for me? I'm saying what it is for me, not what you should put. I'm saying what it is for me.
This guy's a Blizzard shill, bro. He's a Blizzard shill.
Blizzard, please send me those BlizzCon tickets.
4.5. Everyone says, bro. Everyone says it. It's 4 or 4.5. It has to be 4.5. It was goated. I don't even know why I had that. Sorry. Goblin City Hub with the 4 major cartels. Cartel alignment and reward system. Zone-specific world quests and activities. The exploration of it all. And then doing the rares and all the fucking... You had the digging thing. You had the trash. The scrap thing. Like... It was a GOAT zone. It was up there for me personally as one of my favorite zones ever. The drive mechanic, what are we rating this out of 5, guys?
A 4 only because I can't use it anywhere else.
What are we rating the drive mechanic out of 5? Be completely honest. Do not lie. Do not bullshit. You gotta be real. I will admit, there are some times where drive can be a little bit clunky because you bounce off things and it messes up.
That's because of the city itself.
Yeah. If you put drive in the open world, drive would probably feel amazing. Right or wrong?
100%.
That shit would slap.
A
lot of people are rating it really high.
If I had the
Undermine.
option...
Isn't that crazy?
Yeah.
You know, when we asked this question, everyone was like 1 or 2. Every single person. And now post Undermine, everyone like misses it in a way. 5, 5, 5, 4... 4.5, 5, 4.
Guys, don't worry. I'm gonna call.
It's gotta be 4.
I'm gonna call Ian Hazakostas after this stream. I'm gonna get him to put it in midnight.
Yeah,
don't worry.
He's got connects. His guy at Blizzard.
My guy at Blizzard.
Yeah. Anyways, Steve-O, it would be a 4.5 if we could use it anywhere. True, by the way. Maybe even a 5. Anyways, continuing. Sorry, this patch wasn't for me. Hey, it is what it is. Listen, you're a freaking evoker running around the Undermine. Yeah, it wouldn't feel
there's
good.
Listen, if the goblin thing is just not for you, there's nothing wrong with that.
Anyways, the cartel renown systems.
It was cool. It was a better version of the Rathion and whatever one from Dragonflight plus the generals from Ashkahet. It was just a better version of that, in my opinion.
Yeah.
It was cool. It was good, not great.
Don't forget about all the rewards, the tabards as well.
The rewards are good. I like
those
them all.
were fire.
I like that there was a hidden one at the end after you completed the raid.
No.
That was cool. I rated a 3.5. 3.5.
Yeah. I think we could agree on that. And I think most of the audience can as well. Oh, shit. Guys, it's officially time. We need to rate now the Liberation of Undermine raid.
So... While Gallywix is the weakest last boss of the expansion, the rest of the raid is all so good.
What are we rating the entirety of the raid? Liberation of Undermine.
It's a 4. Or maybe even a 4.5.
If you want me to be honest, I would say it's a 4.5. But I'm very biased because it's one of my favorite raids of all time. For sure. 100%. Between music, boss encounters, and how unique everything was.
Yeah, Muggsy is a banger. One-Armed Bandit's a banger.
The first boss was a banger.
as a first boss, it's a very good
Rick
first
Reverb
boss.
was a banger.
Reverb is
Cauldron
great.
of Carnage was a banger.
Sprocket.
Is there
Rocket,
a weak boss in
Sprocket,
there?
Locket, Lockenstock. What's his name? Sprocket Monger, Lockenstock.
He's a banger.
That's one of my
With
favorites.
the trash mechanic, banger. The guy with the room with everything on the outside, banger to progress through.
Sprocket Monger.
Oh, I'm thinking of Trash Master or Trash Sticks Bunk Junker.
Six Bunk Junkers.
Banger.
It's a good. That's my least favorite fight there, but yeah, it's a good fight.
Still a good fight and
Muggsy
very
is
unique.
insane.
Muggsy's goated. One Arm Bandit, fire, banger. Big
Yeah, it's
Parson
4.5.
fight.
4.5.
It has to be a 4.5. It has to be. When's the last time you had a full complete raid where people enjoyed every boss? It just never happens.
There's no boss I just dislike there.
That I literally am like, okay, here we go. I feel that like 3 times out of Mana Forge Omega. Like, there's 3 bosses in there. I'm just like, oh boy, here we go. The fucking Slogfest. Like,
There's only one fight in Mana Forge Omega I like really like.
maybe a 2 or 3
Maybe
for
2.
me.
Maybe 2.
Yeah, maybe 2 or 3. But, I mean, it's fucking... I would progress through this raid right now again.
Matter of fact, I need to finish it so I can get the dinosaur mount. I need to
Shit,
just grind
true.
it out.
True. Goated raid. In my opinion, it could be 4.5, maybe even 5. The only letdown of this raid was Gallywix. The fight wasn't as good as I thought it was going to be. I overhyped it, and I think the reason I overhyped it is because I just went through every single boss, and they were like either A or S tier, and I set myself up. I put way too much hype into it.
Well, even though Gallywix is the worst last boss, it's still a solid boss fight.
Yeah.
It's not a bad boss fight.
No, it's not bad. Not bad at all. Still good though, but we gotta rate the actual fights themselves as a 4 out of 5. Now, story-wise, this is where it could be a little bit of a problem for a lot of people. Because it is a bit goofy. You got the whole goblin thing out of nowhere. It's very left field. So what do you guys think story-wise, Liberation of Undermine? What do you think?
I thought it was the best story we had.
Jesus.
I mean, it's not...
No.
You know, it's not like the greater story, but just as a contained start to finish, it was a contained story from start to finish, and it made sense, and it was good. And I was genuinely sad when Renzik died.
What story is my question? All the bosses felt like random NPCs. I mean,
not through the boss fights, no. But just the story leading into the raid and why you're there.
I think 3. Personally, I would go 3.5, but I think 3 based off everyone's consensus on it. Mohawks, what's going on? Goated raid, by the way. Casino, solid story, good stuff. Yeah, I think we got to keep it at a 3. I think the story was decent. The raid fights were the best fights in its entirety of the entire expansion. Maybe the last 3 expansions.
Minus the best raid fight of the expansion.
Yeah, which we'll talk about in a second. Operation Floodgate as a new dungeon. I'll save us the headache. It's a 4 out of 5.
It's a pretty good dungeon.
It's a great dungeon. I love the boss fights.
Yeah.
There's a good route there. Hard to mess up, but you got to know your shit. It's a good dungeon. I'm going to save us the headache here. Let's move on now. Patch 11.1.5, the Nightfall patch. So the Nightfall, it gave us the Nightfall event. Additionally, Lance, it gave us revisited horrific visions, which, by the way, I enjoy.
That was fun.
I enjoy personally. Maybe not everyone else, though. You also got all the cosmetics, all the achievements, all the new rewards. You can get gear catch-up through that as well. So I thought it was pretty cool. The Dastardly Duos event, the worst shit they did all expansion. Which, it is what it is. It happens. The new faction, the Flames Radiance, I thought the rewards were decent. I thought they could have been better. But I do love the idea of 10-track renowns as like mini renown tracks. I personally like that. I thought it was a cool idea.
I enjoyed.
They didn't do it again, though.
I understand it wasn't great, but I enjoyed doing it.
Me too. I farmed it out. I grinded it all the time.
I think this patch is probably a 2.
Yeah, the motorcycle mount for Visions was goated too, yeah. Fast start,
true.
but once it worked, it was pretty good. Yeah, I agree. Listen, when you think Nightfall scenario event, where...
Wait.
What?
When did the collectathon event come?
That was the 0.7.
Oh, okay.
Settle down, spoiler alert. Anyways, you also have the Winds of Mysterious Fortune, Reputation and Leveling event. That was really good. I wish they brought that back this time around. And then the Turbo Boost. Was this?
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Turbo Boost.
Collectathon. That's crazy. Wait, then what'd they add in the 0.7? Oh, I remember. Okay.
Wait,
yeah,
a
you're
second.
right.
Turbo Boost
is huge. Turbo
and
Boost.
Dinars, yeah.
By the way, Turbo Boost on its own doubled up participation on every form of gameplay immediately.
Yeah, wait a second.
Turbo Boost was good.
That has to bring it up. It has to bring the patch as a whole up to a 3.
Turbo Boost alone gives it a 1. The bonus of Horrific Visions being there gives it maybe a 0.5. Wind of Mysterious Fortunes, another 0.5. I would say overall, it's a 3. It's a 3.
The patch is a 3.
It's a 3 out of 5 as a whole. And it's sad because I thought thematically it was there too, but the event, the Nightfall scenario event, it was not good. I think it needed a lot of work. I think we needed a way bigger area, and we needed a bigger camp with like some more interactive shit. Like, it was just a tent. It was a tent with 3 people around a campfire. That shit pissed me off.
But the rewards were cool.
The rewards were excellent. The transmogs were excellent. But it just pissed me off. Oh, yeah. It was unplayable at first, by the way. I waited, I think, until that Friday to even try because I knew it was going to be a disaster. It was a disaster on beta when I was testing it.
Yeah.
Whoa. It was tough. Oh, don't forget the cooldown manager. Oh,
yeah, it was pretty bad when it came out, though.
No, but it was still something.
Yeah.
Still something.
It's really good on the beta.
Yeah. It's phenomenal on the beta. What do you mean? I don't need 1 week or ever again.
Yeah.
Amazing. On the midnight beta. Anyways, moving on. Dastly Duos. Okay,
yeah.
Let's move on.
That's fair.
Patch 11.1.7, the Legacy of Arathor. Guys, we know what this is about, man. We know what this is about.
We all remember that cinematic.
Listen, let's shut off the music. This was the point where World of Warcraft was under crazy fire. I don't know if you guys remember the Legacy of Arathor patch cinematic, where, and maybe I could pull it up real quick.
No, maybe you shouldn't. I really don't want to watch it. If you don't mind skipping that.
I don't know if you guys remember this. So let's go here. This is that cinematic where it was pretty bad animations. And then lore-wise, it was pretty off as well. So like,
yeah, Kiko's got the right idea, actually, to be honest with you.
Actually, I think you're right.
Just cleanse the palette with that after that. You don't mind?
Guys, let's get this garbage off our screen, and let me show you guys something incredible. Get ready for this. Goated trailer, by the way. We went from slop to top.
That's crazy. And
Shit.
Guys, I just want to say, if you want to support the channel, you don't have to donate, you don't have to sub, but if you want to get something out of it, you buy some merch. I will also say, we're only going to be selling these shirts for like the next 2 weeks. Come the launch of the pre-patch, we're going to have something brand new for you guys, and these shirts are coming down.
Yeah, like, okay, to put it in a blunt way, guys, the limited edition merch is about to be gonzo, okay? No more. I'm taking the prints that are in the closet and I'm throwing them away, just like I did the Goblin once. Now, the only way we can get them is for special orders. And like, it'd be very hard and it would be pricey. So, you can actually get your shirts, big bundles. We've sold over 70 shirts total on the channel with these both designs. We got the front and back one here. But we got the front and back one, and then we got the front one there. Big bundles. You could save a good amount of money as well. So you only have a couple weeks left if you guys want to check it out. Shout out to Pain Cheese for the community gifted sub. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. And then lastly, for our sponsored ad segment, if any of you guys have primes on Twitch, come on over to the Twitch, throw up some primes, support the channel. It takes a lot of work to get all this going. Takes time out of our day, 3-4 hours to prep and get everything going. So if you want to show some love for free, you can do that. And then if you want to get something in return for spending money, check out the merch. I promise you won't be disappointed. People absolutely love it. Now, let's get back to the show. Continuing. So, the War Within 11.1.7 patch overview, Legacy of Aerithor. This was a tough one. This was a tough one because it pretty much put a giant hunter's mark on World of Warcraft for the entire world to just shit on the game.
grifters to come and
grift. They came and they annihilated the game. I remember during this point, any video we put out on World of Warcraft would get disliked and told, commented, I don't know why you're playing this furry F-word game. The whole thing, top to bottom, like you guys are wasting your time. This is a joke. Screw retail. Ba 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 ba. Classic Plus is around the corner. That was a year ago, by the way. And the whole thing was just awful. It was awful, really, really bad. And yeah, for that reason alone, this patch, it has to get a 1 out of 5. It has to. I don't care what else is in this patch. It does not matter. It has to get a 1 out of 5. Can we rank it a yikes out of 5? Yo, can I get some yikes emojis in the chat if you guys are on YouTube or Twitch? Let's get some
everything
yikes.
else of the patch was so good.
Like what?
Lore walking was insane.
I mean, lore walking was great. Overcharged delves were okay.
Collectathon?
Fuck, the collectathon, you're right.
The Greedy Emissary? Diablo
Wait, was
event?
that patch?
Yeah.
The collectathon?
Definitely didn't come in Season 3. That was Collectathon.
I guess you're right. The Mount Mania, the legendary drop rate mania. I guess that was kind of fire. Fuck.
Bro, are you kidding me?
Shit. Just lore walking and that, easily give it 2 points. Fuck.
Come on, bro.
Fuck. 1 out of 3, story. 4 out of 5, collectathon.
Yep.
And lore walking.
Yep.
Yeah, that shit is goated.
Collectathon.
The collectathon was so fire. I got how many of you guys got a bunch of legendaries and mounts and stuff? How many of you guys got a bunch during the collectathon? Dude, that shit was banging. 1 out of 5 story-wise, 4 out of 5 collectathon and lore walking. For sure. Damn, it was kind of hype. Iron, you're kind of right.
I mean, first time chatter coming in with collectathon was banging.
Onyx just still evades me. Fuck.
No! Collectathon was 10 out of 10. By the way, don't remember the actual name, but I'm fucking calling it the Collectathon from here on out.
Gmod, whatever. Invincible, insane. You guys are crazy. You know what's funny? A few weeks after Collectathon ended, there was Wrath of the Lich King Time Walking, and I actually got Invincible from the weekly chest.
That's fucking insane.
So
no, Jeff, don't tell us what
bounty.
Don't tell us the name, because I have to call it that. Let me just stick calling it Collectathon.
Oh shit, the Greedy Emissary. Those were some good
the Diablo. The Diablo.
It was okay. The event itself was shit.
Yes, but
the recolorings was
the
cool.
Diablo tier 2s were nice.
Yeah. Anyways, now ladies and gentlemen,
Project 30 was during that time.
Oh
dude, that's a 5 out of 5 patch. Are you fucking kidding me?
Shit. Oh, wow. Ladies and gentlemen, Season 3, The Ghosts of Koresh. Wow. This music was good. Now I'll lower it a little bit for you guys now. I really enjoyed... I'm going to be honest, I was the most hype heading into this season than the War Within launch, as well as the Undermine patch. I was so hyped and ready to get into the Season 3 of the War Within Ghost of Koresh. I was playing on the beta every single day.
May I ask something? was the strength of season 2, did that make you feel this way? Because Undermine in season 2 was so strong?
Yes.
That you were so excited for Koresh?
Yes. And don't get me wrong, there's a lot of good that came out of this season, but I do think there was some bad that we do have to be upfront about.
No, we don't.
We do.
We need to chill.
Nope.
We do.
You're right. Get the contract written up. So the new zone, we had Koresh. We have to rate it. What came with the new zone?
Okay. Let's just talk about. I want to talk about vibes of Koresh.
Go. This is you. This is your season.
Fucking nails the feeling of it being a world that's dying/dead.
Yeah.
The music there with the eco domes was great. The feeling of it, fighting the Shadow Guard was sick. I thought the story, you know what, the questline, while it was over in a flash, was kind of crazy.
Yeah, that story questline was the shortest out of all.
It was so short, but it was cool. I liked the back and forth between Zal and Illyria.
Still love it. I'll eat it up.
I like Locust Walker. I'm sad, R.I.P. I really enjoyed that a lot. Now, that being said, after that storyline was done, I have not done one bounty from like the fucking...
Yeah, we'll talk about it.
The other side. I haven't done any of that. The zone itself...
Phase diving.
Yeah, whatever. Because of how lifeless they made it feel, guess what? The zone feels lifeless.
We're talking about just the zone itself.
But the zone is good.
Just the zones itself.
First off, the amount of pictures you could get, screenshots of your characters there is insane.
Listen, the story was the
solid.
best out of all 3 seasons.
Yeah, it was. It was solid.
The pure main story. It was the best out of all 3 seasons. So, story alone was a 4 out of 5. The zone was only fun while I was doing the story. Outside of the story, the zone was fucking dead.
Yes.
And it was a wasteland. And I get it. It is Koresh. The fucking... Its world soul is Dunzo. Like, I understand. I don't know.
They took it too literally, though.
Yeah, they took it too far.
Yeah.
And also, by the way, I think they didn't have enough time to get this zone where they wanted and how they wanted it to be. It wasn't there for me, personally. Story was good. The zone fell pretty flat. So in that regard, we have to rate it at minimum a 3 out of 5. In that 1-2 punch regard. The Koresh Trust faction is a 1 out of 5. I think it was the least exciting. It was definitely less exciting than the Undermine reputations.
I love the gear that you get from the zone. All of the gear, all of it, all of the world gear looks good. From cloth all the way to plate.
I guess
it all looks good.
What do you guys think about the faction, the Koresh Trust faction? With the renowned track, and then the cosmetic mount, and then you even have the power stuff tied to it too. You have the permanent augment rune you could purchase for 100,000 gold, which by the way is a huge fucking scam. Do not buy that. I wasted a lot of money on that. So,
I like the faction.
I wanted the Koresh transmog, I wanted Koresh music, I wanted Koresh architecture, and we got a sandy beach without the water.
I
got him.
No, I like... And listen, you know what? I wouldn't mind there being a housing neighborhood there one day after now that they have the world soul kind of back.
That would be cool. What do you mean? Cool. Having an eco dome?
Yeah.
Being in that would be fucking goated.
Yeah, so...
I would do that.
I think that faction's a 3. They're a 3.
I think it's a 2. I think we have to go 2.
Let's go 2.5, meet in the middle.
2.5, meet in the middle.
Me in the middle?
Me in the middle. The Artifact Cloak Reshi wrap...
It honestly felt like a bad Cersei Circlet.
Bad version of Cersei Circlet.
So that's a 2.
And then you also had the chore. I mean, Cersei Circlet had more chores, but you also had the...
Yeah, but there was more gameplay to it at least.
Yeah.
It was more fun
to go what do you mean? The Overcharged Delve Belt was way more fun than the Reshi.
Yeah, it's a 2. It's a 2.
Gotta be a 2. Gotta be a 2. Phase diving. I think we could all save ourselves the headache. This was a swing and a miss. Phase diving wasn't as cool as I thought it was going to be. It was just a big pain in the ass. The whole thing. I hated phase diving. Even launch day, I hated phase diving.
Yeah.
Well, right or wrong, ladies and gentlemen, what are we rating phase diving? Something's gotta be a 1 eventually.
It was a swing
If
and a miss.
something in the War Within has to be a 1, I think phase diving has to be a 1. It's not fun.
But I think you can make it a 1.5 because you could get like mounts from it. You could give it a 0.5 for that.
Oh, like Torghast?
I wouldn't go that far, but
what's the zone? That fucking...
it was like the Siren Isle just going into the storm.
You couldn't even fly.
Yeah, but you just tell...
The only good thing about phase diving was the teleport around.
Yeah.
That's the only good thing. So in that regard, I'll give it a 0.5.
It gives a 0.5.
So I guess we have to go, as a collective, 1.5. It was bad. It was the worst world system they added all expansion. Please don't ever bring something like that back. I love the thought, and I was really sold on it when we saw the direct, and I thought it was really cool, but it just didn't land. It is what it is. It happens. Ecological succession. This is another one. Humongous swing and a miss. Humongous.
The people who did it liked it.
I did it. I didn't like it.
You're just not that guy, though. You don't really like the World of Warcraft, you know? You're more of, give me my purples type of guy, you know? So, I thought the quests were pretty good.
Okay. Yeah, this shit is ass. I'm gonna override you.
All right, we'll give it a 2.
This shit is bad. The only good thing that came out of Ecological Succession was the Ecodome soundtrack we're listening to right now.
That makes it a 3.
Music-wise, this is a 4 out of 5 patch. But we will give it an absolute maximum 2, because I do know that there are some people that enjoy it, I will admit. And I think it had potential, and I just would have liked to visually, as I'm doing it, see the world better off. Maybe the ecodomes get bigger. Maybe there are some different creatures that spawn outside now because you unlocked it. Maybe a new reputation is unlocked. Maybe there's a new renown track. Like,
that's fair.
Like, there could have been something there. I feel like, and I don't think they were lazy. I just think they did not have enough time to cook. Like, I think that 8-week cadence caught up to them because now they're working on a new expansion and shit and directions all over the place now at this point. So trying to wrap up the last season of an expansion is a little bit tough. It's a weird spot to be in. It's a very weird time. Right or wrong?
Yes.
I don't know. Anyways, let's move into it. I like the Ecological Session. Mary, there's nothing wrong with it. I just feel like they should have done more. They should have done more. There could have been a renown track. There should have been world-changing things as you're expanding and evolving the Ecodome. It should have changed the visuals of the world. I don't know. Koreshi culture, not ethereal, could have been the reward for doing the system and restoring the planet. I agree. Owl knows what the fuck he's talking about. Owl, welcome to the show. It's a pleasure to have a show for someone like you. Let's continue. Ecodome Aldani dungeon. I think this is a 5 out of 5 dungeon. I think this is the best dungeon out of the entirety of the world.
Really good bosses.
The boss designs are amazing. The mob packs are amazing. The theme is amazing. The dungeon looks and visuals are amazing. Yeah, I think this is a 5. If one dungeon has to get a 5 in the War Within, I really love this one, and I like the honey one. What was it called?
Oh yeah.
The
with the BEO. What's it called?
Fucking starts with a C, doesn't it?
Cinderbrew Meadery.
Cinderbrew, yeah.
Great dungeon.
I fucking love Cinderbrew.
That's a good one.
Healers.
Rookery is great.
Rookery was great, I'll admit. But if we have to give a perfect 5, Ecodome has to get a 5. It has to.
Yo, Cinderbrew Meadery is a 5.
Cinderbrew is no, because it's very not pug friendly.
I don't give a shit.
In that first room.
Yeah, but that first room is so much fun when you fucking blast.
Well, I know that. I was playing a Destruction Warlock, running that shit on 13s, 14s, 20-something million DPS on my Destruction Lock.
Love that
shit is gangster.
Yeah, I love that shit. Love that shit. Love that shit.
So,
damn, that would be sick to Collapsing Star in that room.
Holy shit, you're right. Anyways, moving on. The Mana Forge Omega Raid. Oh, first of all, let's start with story-wise. Story-wise, Mana Forge Omega, in my opinion, was a 5. It is the best of the expansion, and it is the coolest story.
It's a 4, I would say.
Pure story. Okay, 4 is not bad.
Well, you know what? They did a good job the entire patch the entire story of Koresh leading into the raid, and then even in the raid, it's like, yo, we need to stop Dimensius.
Yeah, this is big.
This world is like this because this motherfucker, we gotta stop. Like, we have to, yo, we're banding together with the lady we've been fighting all expansion. We gotta get this shit done.
Yeah.
They made you feel like Dimensius was, they made you feel like he was so powerful. Impossible. I'm actually sad that that we killed him in this raid.
Well, we don't know.
Well, whatever. I wish that he carried over. What?
No.
I can't read that. I can't read anything, by the way. I can't see the screen.
Can't see the screen?
Because usually I'm like over here.
Weirdo. What is wrong?
He born new, but he changed
an hour and a half and you can't read chat?
I mean, I can read YouTube. I can't read Twitch.
Can you read it now?
No, I can, yeah.
Guy's an amateur streamer. Holy shit. Anyways. Mana Forge Omega.
The story's a 4.
Can we go 4.5?
Sure.
Story-wise is insane. It has to be insane. Now, boss fights. This is where things get really slippery for this raid. There were a couple boss fights that were very boring. I thought Lumathar was pretty good. I thought the first boss, Plexus
is the best.
Is the best.
The best boss. One of the expansion.
Lag? Am I lagging? Guys, are we good? Chat, are we good? Stream health? Doesn't even give me...
No, that could be just a Mega thing. Mega has bad internet.
Ah, sorry, Mega.
Sorry, Mega. I know the Alaska internet, buddy.
Gotcha. Fractalus, I hate... That's one of the worst fights in the expansion. Yeah, the moth encounter music. Yeah, you know what? Maori, what's going on, baby? Welcome to the stream. WoW Lumathar boss fight music.
Life is good, you know. We can't complain.
I fucking love this music.
Yeah, that's a good...
This is such a good fucking track. I remember...
It's a good fight, too.
I remember progging in Heroic on this track. And... doing call-outs, and the music getting so intense and so much fun. Look at that. Listen to that, chat. So fire. Alright, now focus the web, focus the web. Now we're gonna go through, and we're gonna shift left in 3, 2...
Crazy.
I know the whole fight like the back of my hand. It's such a fucking fun fight. That's one of my favorite fights in the entire raid.
Fractalus is a bad fight.
Fractalus was fucking bad.
And then, what is... that's the only fight I don't like.
Soul Hunters is dope after they cleaned it up and it wasn't a FPS nightmare, because it's also fun to parse on. And it's just a really fun fight.
They make... I just love the visuals of that fight.
Yeah.
The way their hunt looks, the way their eye... It looks like they went and made Demon Hunter, and they go, okay, how can we make Demon Hunters extra anime? And all of their animations are just like anime characters. It's
the hunt, and he charges through everybody.
Yeah, I loved it.
Yeah, it was cool. But there were a couple boring ones in there that I didn't like. I think obviously the reason we're even still having this conversation is because can we all agree Dimensius is one of the best boss fights of all time, bar none?
It is the most epic raid fight World of Warcraft has ever done.
It is. If I had to like rank that boss encounter, for me personally, on my all-time list of like, I can't believe I'm doing this fight. I've never felt so epic in doing what I'm doing. It's a 10 out of 10 S plus tier. You cannot get any better than what we were doing. You're first you need to contain him.
You hear the music. Demon.
Yeah, like shit. I'll pull it up. Wow. Dimensius music. He had his own dedicated track that said his name. What a fucking good fight!
Yeah.
Yo, I listened to the music. It just instantly brought me back.
Yeah, no. Hold on.
This just immediately brought me right back to progressing with our raid team on this fight. Guys, what are we talking about?
I love that blueberry.
This is such a fucking good fight, dude. Bum, bum, bum. Wow. It's fucking insane. The fight is insane. Bro, like, you go through all of this, then you get sucked into fucking...
his chest.
Into his chest, and you get teleported to space. And then you're fucking... Let me lower this a little, sorry. And then you land on those platforms. You have to fly through, dodge fucking meteors. You land on the platform, and then you need to focus the mobs in proper succession, dodge the giant planet he's fucking throwing at you. It's the most insane shit I've ever done in World of Warcraft. When I'm doing it, I'm like, yo, classic players are doing what right now? I literally thought that in my head. I'm like, yo, you guys have no idea what the fuck you're talking about. When you say World of Warcraft retail is furry, lame, woke, bullshit, trash, whatever, shut the fuck up, because you've never done this fight. This fight is an S+ 10 out of 10 experience that any gamer should experience. It is a must experience.
I remember when we first killed him on normal, and I looked over at you, and I was like,
yeah, what do you mean?
That was the coolest thing.
You know what's crazy?
What?
I had the recording of all of that, even our camera reactions, but my computer got fucking toasted and it deleted everything.
I remember just looking at you and being like, yo,
yeah,
that was one of the coolest things I've ever done in gaming.
It's 10 out of 10.
Yeah, Dimensius is what a raid boss should be, but you can't make every raid boss like that. That has to be reserved.
That's the final boss of an expansion.
Yeah, you gotta...
Has to be.
You have to pull shit out like that for, like, final boss of the expansions.
Yeah. Fight's fun on Mythic. Yeah, you're out of control. That fight is absolutely insane. And yeah, watching the race to world first, them doing this fight, it was so much fun to watch them progress, bro. Like... Nah, and the race was so tight, too. Like, nah, like, I don't know. I would say from a few bosses' perspective, the boss fights in this raid were really good. There was a couple that I didn't like, but just because it has my favorite boss fight of all time, it minimum has to start off at 4. Minimum has to start at 4.
There's only one fight I don't like.
There's a couple. There's the guy with the pylons, where you have to go to the pylons.
That fight.
I didn't like that fight.
I like it. Forge Weaver.
I also didn't like the pods, where you gotta break the ethereals out of the pods. I didn't like that one.
I like that fight.
I didn't like that one. I guess I'm thinking of it as a raid leader perspective and shot caller.
Saladar is fun.
I like Saladar. I don't have no beef with Saladar. If you got a good raid team, Saladar would be fun to proc through. I don't got no beef with that. Soulbinder, yeah, I didn't like Soulbinder. It's what they tried to do with Deathwing, but they did this shit right. Yeah, this is my favorite boss fight of all time. I think we can comfortably say, at this point, it's gotta be a 4 minimum.
4.5.
Alright, guys, what is it? Right now in the chat, the boss fights in Mana Forge Omega, is it 4 or 4.5?
4.5.
What is it? We gotta decide right now. It's time. Saladar is really fun too. I think so too.
He's not as good as Muggsy as a second to last boss, but he's good.
He's the second best. Fuck, Court was good too, though. No, they're all 3 elite.
No, Silken Court is the best penultimate boss.
The what?
Or second, penultimate. Second to last.
So that was 4, 4.5, 4.5. Just Fractalus. Yeah, Fractalus for me was a fucking snooze. Let's go 4.3. This is the one time we're going to do an in-between of the in-between. We got to go 4.3. In my opinion, obviously, I think we can all agree Dimensius was a 10 out of 10 boss fight. It cannot get any better than Dimensius.
At least so far.
It was one of my favorite gaming moments of all time, beating that boss. It was beyond legendary. I would, yeah, I love it. It was the peak for the War Within for me, and it solidified that retail is the better game. I don't give a shit what you say. No, I'm just kidding. Moving on. All jokes aside. The new Delves, I didn't like them.
I like this new Delve.
I didn't like them. I didn't like the variants. There were some of them that were really long.
Yeah,
I also
but it was
like
fun.
The mobs in there. They were tough. Hard. Very hard. You got to think. The Undermine Delves were 5 out of 5. They were amazing.
It's a 3.
Okay. Oh, the Nemesis bosses. I didn't add that.
Yeah, you have it there. I mean, you don't have it. You didn't have it for the other ones.
Oh, and I'm trolling. What am I doing? Oh my god. All right, guys, rank the Nemesis bosses. Best Nemesis boss to worst Nemesis boss right now. Put it in chat right now. I'll be right back.
Why are you snipping, Tool? I really liked Zekvir. I liked Zekvir a lot. I thought that, what do you call it? The Undermine one, what was his name? I thought he was pretty ass. Kai'Veza was pretty cool just because I liked the Kai'Veza fight. But I thought Zekvir was a lot of fun to prog on my Shadow Priest. And then I swapped. It's tough. Season 3, it's hard for me to rate because I swapped off of Shadow into a Demon Hunter to prepare for Devourer, but I have no interest in playing Havoc. Look, I'm kind of playing a spec this whole time that I don't really enjoy. Season 3 was the hardest, that's why I love it. Yeah, that makes sense. And Kai'Veza definitely was the hardest Nemesis, for sure.
Yo, how many of you guys beat Kai'Veza on question mark 2? I haven't done Kai'Veza yet. I did like 15 attempts, and I'm like, yeah, no, I'm good. I don't got time for this shit right now. Because I was working on beta stuff, and I was just trying to get footage. I was like, yeah, I don't have time to finish this boss right now. This boss is going to take me fucking forever. I haven't done it.
I enjoyed progging Zekvir so much. And I remember when I first started progging Zekvir, I was like, bro, there's no fucking way I could do it. Like, there's no way. But I'm like, I literally sat there on a Friday night.
He said there's no fucking way.
And I literally just banged my head until and I didn't watch a video. I didn't do nothing. I didn't look up a guide. I didn't look up how Shadow Priest did it. Nothing. I literally just banged my head, problem solved it, changed my build to a build no other Shadow Priest used for it. And then I just fucking did it. After I learned it all. And I had no weak auras for it, nothing. I did it natty. It was just a lot of fun.
Did it natty, huh? Anyways. Man, good. Great music. Let's continue. So yeah, the Nemesis bosses, did you guys rank them? What would you guys like the most?
No.
Not really. Clip of Bran running into the fight while I was waiting in the corridor. That's fucking absolute insanity.
Yo.
Trying to lower it, man. Anyways, let's move on. The new world bosses in PvP Island. This was a major miss.
I never went to the PvP Island once.
It's literally like this big.
It's
literally like the size of like, you know, the area between the Delves and the auction house? It's like that big. It's literally this big. I shit you not.
Wow. Yeah, I never even went. And Rashinor is the worst world boss of all of the War Within,
just because he just didn't die.
Yeah.
I like the mechanic, and I thought it was cool. What PvP Island? Yeah, by the way, these have to get a 1.
That's great. Both of them need a 1. They're horrible.
1 out of 5 for both. It sucks to say. There was a small PvP island, but it wasn't even an island. It was like a small like farmstead of land.
The fact that these people don't even know that it exists.
It
shows how bad it is.
No, I mean, listen, it just goes to show that they weren't ready to pump that shit out, and now they're just watch what happens at midnight. That entire zone is PvP based. What's it called again? Voidstorm?
Voidstorm.
That shit is about to bang.
Yeah, a PvP backyard. Yeah, Kuzi.
That shit was cheeks. So overall, this patch was a pretty good patch, man. I do have my beef, but it was good. I don't got no beef with Season 3, man. Season 3 was pretty good.
A PvP
PvP
closet?
closet. Yeah, exactly. Anyways, now, ladies and gentlemen, boom, boom, boom. 11.2 point.
Just give it a 5 out of 5 now. Just give Legion
wow.
Remix 5 out of 5.
Legion best music. Let's see.
Put the Siren music.
Epic music, best of all the Warcraft Legion? Oh. Fucking Legion, bro. What an expansion, bro. Legion Remix, guys. Legion Remix is
It's a 5 out of 5. It's the best.
It's a banger.
It's the best 0.5 patch of the expansion.
It's the best 0.5 patch of the expansion. Not only that, the amount of cosmetics you can earn this time compared to MOP was like triple. Not only that, the way you can get it is really easy. They added Mythic Plus. They added a very, very hyper exclusive cosmetics. There were some issues, like getting into it and figuring out how everything worked was a major problem, but guess what? I got a 400,000 view video out of it, so big win for me because I'm great at guides. Watch your catch-up video for Remix like 10 times today. Yeah, exactly. So, like, you know, it's a banger. They killed it. They fucking dominated. Legion Remix was super fun. Banger. It's got to be a 5.
Yeah, enough said. You don't have to even...
Got to be a 5.
Turbo Boost
and Crest?
came, yeah, and that came with it too. It's a 5 out of 5 patch.
Yeah. I don't even...
Not even...
Wait, we don't even need to talk
There's
about
nothing
it.
even more to say.
Oh, and then we got the 0.7. 0.7 brought us player housing
5 out of 5.
early access. The Brawlers Guild, Shadowlands Time Walking, the Turbulent Time
Yeah,
Waits
it's a
as well.
another 5 out of 5 patch. Oh, don't forget the epilogue quest line.
Oh, the War Within epilogue.
Fine, and it did
And
the new
lore walking.
The new lore walking for the...
Oh my god, I haven't done that.
I didn't do it either. I'm waiting for you.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
Oh my god, what's wrong with me? Oh my god. What are we rating the 0.2, 0.7 patch, guys? Remember, player housing.
It's already a 5 out of 5.
Yeah, I don't even know what we're talking about. It's gotta be 5.
Not even question.
Gotta be 5. Well, it is early access. Technically, it is a midnight box feature, but we did technically get it, though, for the 0.7.
Yeah, that's... By the way, it's a 5 out of 5 because of housing. We don't even actually have the neighborhoods enabled yet, really. Any of the neighborhood stuff. It's a 5 out of 5. It's not even a question.
Gotta be a 5.
And
Holy
lore
shit.
walking.
That means the Season 3 was good.
Yes.
Season 3 was a very heavy hitter.
And Brawlers Guild.
Brawlers Guild could have been harder. Yeah, way harder.
But it's there.
It was a snooze.
So, yeah. No.
You have to rate this a 5. There's no other way going around
well,
it.
they're both the best 0.5 and 0.7 patches of the entire War Within. So it doesn't... Yeah. That's it.
Okay, now, quickly, in a recap way, we are gonna rank the 3 right here. So we got Season 1, Season 2, Season 3. We're gonna rate them out of 5 in their total. And then we're going to do the math and see where the overall rating of the War Within is. So forget about this. We have to start with Season 1.
As a whole.
As a whole, very strong. It was strong. I thought it was Season 1 was very strong. I thought the raid was good. Obviously, Mythic Plus was a fucking nightmare disaster.
So it can't be a 4 or a 5 because it has to be a 3.
Mythic Plus was a 1 out of 5 in its entirety.
So it becomes a 3.
So, but wait. Delves were pretty good. Hero talent tree implementation, and then warbands.
Yeah, but for Mythic Plus is such a
3?
big part of the expansion for most people. It has to be a 3.
So we're rating this a 3.
Yeah.
So hero talents are a 4, warbands a 5, delves are
Doesn't matter.
a 3.5, campaigns a 3, Nerub-ar Palace as a story is a 3, boss fight 3.5,
It's a 3.
a 1,
It's a
and
3
then
patch.
okay.
It's a 3 patch.
Dawnbreaker. Oh my god, Dawnbreaker Season 1. Holy fuck. What a bug nightmare. Jesus. Okay.
The story and the delves were good, Mary. You're correct.
Okay. So Season 1 is a 3 out of 5. 3 out of 5. We can all... I feel like we can all agree out of that. Oh, but wait, we have to rate each season. So that includes the 0.5 and the 0.7.
Yeah. That's fine. It stays a 3.
Yeah, I think this in its entirety was a 3.
Season
oh, wait,
1
yeah, I
is a
guess you're
3.
right. This is a 3 as well. So, yeah, it just stays a 3.
Season
yeah, you're
1
right.
is a 3.
You're right. My bad, Lance. Season 2, Liberation of Undermine. Now, Undermine overall. Well, we just have to think. Let's do the math, right? If we, as a whole, voted the Undermine as a stronger patch, we got a 4.5 as the zone, the 3.5 of the systems and the reputations, the 4 out of the drive system.
The Mythic Plus season was very strong.
The Mythic Plus season was the best in the entire expansion. And bro, there was so much Mythic Plus participation, it was out of control. There were over 3.3. It broke all-time records. 3 weeks in a row, it broke all-time records.
Season 2 is a 4, easy, and people are saying it too.
So, really quick, chat. Let's put it in chat right now. What are we rating Season 2 Liberation of Undermine as a patch?
It was a 4 patch.
Don't forget, we also have the Nightfall.
It's a 4 because, and it would be a 5.
Horrific Visions.
It would be a 5, but it had the weakest 0.5 and 0.7 patches of the entire expansion.
But the zone was the best, and the raid was
which is
the
why it
best
still gets a
overall.
4.
Yeah.
The raid, Mythic Plus, and the zone was good.
Were they in Season 3? I don't even remember at this point. I'm fucking fried. I'll have to check.
No, well, Season 3 had some great weeks too, but Season 2 was breaking records.
Was that the season?
When Turbo Boost came out. Season 2 was blasting.
I think he might be right, though, about the Season 3 thing. But you're right, though.
But Season 3 definitely was blasting and had some of the best weeks ever.
So Season 2 is a 4 out of 5?
Yes.
Oh, shit. Don't forget the Collector's Bounty event, too. Yeah, it has to be a 4. That's a
4.
banging fucking season, bro. Had the strongest base patch overall. I agree.
Yes.
It did. The 0.5 and 0.7 were by far the weakest out of the 3 seasons. Both of them, by the way. But the Mythic Plus season was a 9.5 out of 10. And then, or I would say 9 out of 10. But then, the zone, the drive, the raid, perfect. So, yeah, it has to be a 4 out of 5. Now, Season 3. Let's get to it. Holy fuck, they're really gonna make me do this. Season 3, Ghost of Koresh. The zone is a 3, faction 2.5, Rescue Rabs 2, feature 1. The New World System, the Ecological Succession 2, the best dungeon in the expansion, the best boss fight of the expansion, the best story going into the raid in the expansion,
plus the best 0.5 and 0.7 patches.
Plus
it's a 4.
The overall best 0.5 and the points. It could be a 4.5.
Yeah.
Because it gave Legion Remix and Housing.
Yeah, I think it gets a 4.
I think it can get a 4.5. And it broke records for the all-time most Mythic Plus participation of all time, 3 weeks straight. I think it was 3.3 million, 3.1, and then like 2.5 or 6.
I agree. I think 4.5.
I think it has to be 4.5.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because it may not have had the strongest overall patch. The 0.5 and 0.7 were the best out there in the entirety of the War Within. And then we got Housing, Legion Remix,
and the
best raid fight ever. Best story going into the raid. What else? I mean, that's about it. What else do you need?
You don't need anything else.
4.5.
Yeah.
So, in total, we have 15 points total. We got 8.5. Oh, Jesus Christ. 11.5? So 11.5 out of 15.
What is that?
So
Hold on, I gotcha.
What is the divvy by 3? Or you just toss me down? I guess you could put it up to 100. Does anyone know what that equals out to 100 if we scale it up? Does anyone know? 11.5 out of 15 scaled up to 100? What's the conversion on that? Bro Form, you're the teacher. Anybody? Because, bro, I'm a dumbass.
It'd be a 76.66%.
Is that true?
Yeah.
I failed math in school. It'd be 76? Really?
Yeah.
Well, because 3, 6, 9, 12, 15. Yeah, if it was 4... If it was 12 out of 15, it would just be 80%.
Yeah.
So that'd be a 4 out of 5 total expansion. Damn, that Season 1 really brought me down, you son of a bitch. And it was really Mythic Plus. You asshole.
I think, listen, a 76% expansion, I think that's solid. Is it a C overall?
C+.
Sure,
Nah, but you can't rate off that metric system. Because that shit's so skewed. Nah, you can't rate off that. I would say it's a 7. It's more like a 7.6 out of 10. more like that.
Okay, I mean, that's the same shit, but
Not
sure.
really. As a 7.6 a C+. I feel like average... Isn't average supposed to be 5? It's like, whatever. So it's like... it's still above average.
I mean, whatever.
What are we feeling, guys? Are we right? Are we wrong? What do we think?
76% would be...
7.6 out of 10.
That's solid.
8 out of 10 expansion is what I would rate the War Within. Grades are weird. Let's not. Yeah, I agree. Can't do grades. Can't do grades. That shit is skewed. It ain't right. 76 is pretty good. I feel like it's fair. I feel like that's good. And yeah, maybe there is a case.
You could round it up to an 8.
Yeah, maybe everyone is saying it. Should we round it to 80%? Should we skew the grade?
Yeah, you round it to like an 8 out of 10.
Because I feel like, bro, warbands and delves being added as evergreen shit. Best raid fight ever. The best Mythic Plus season
I would
ever.
round to 80. I would round to 80. Yeah. I would say we round it to an 8 out of 10. It's an 8 out of 10 expansion. I think saying it's an 8 out of 10, saying it's an 8 out of 10 expansion is fair. Saying it's either a 4 out of 5 or an 8 out of 10 expansion sounds right.
Yeah.
That sounds fair.
Yeah.
And I would say yes. I would agree with it.
Me too. I feel comfortable saying that. I'm not gonna lie. I feel like that would be about right.
Yeah, but Mary, if you're gonna put housing into an expansion as a whole, we gotta give it for Midnight.
Yeah. Technically. Lance, you want to open up those pops?
Oh yeah, guys. My wife got me and
Check this
Sky
out.
a special gift for Christmas, and she asked for me to open it up on stream.
We have not seen these. We have no idea what this is.
So we're gonna open this up. Funko Pop box.
Big Pops Fog. Can you help?
Yeah. Okay. Okay. All right.
We got Ando in here?
Oh, upside down.
Oh my
I
god,
can't
it's
see
me and
it.
you!
Can't see what it is.
What the fuck? It's Sky and Lance? Yo, that is so fried.
Oh, wait, Kiko called it before I even opened it.
Wait, what?
Wait, it is Sky and Lance.
Yo, that's crazy.
Let me see that.
Sky and Lance Funko Pops? Holy shit. Mom, I've made it. Dude,
Wow, that's
that
hilarious. She actually put a coffee in my hand.
that is insane. Let me get a zoom in for you. Hold on.
Actually hilarious. That is pretty funny. That's Sky, guys. And that's Land. That actually is a nice gift. Man, now I feel bad I didn't get her and not even one gift for Christmas, guys. That's crazy. Wow, that's actually awesome. I guess we have to keep these in the box, right? Because it says Sky and Lance on there.
That is so gnarly.
much cooler.
Rip those sleeves off. True. True. You gave her another baby. That's something. True.
That's true.
Lance said that to her the other night. Give you a child. What else more do you want from me? I love that. That is so cool, dude. Imagine. Maybe one day we'll get our own Funko, like dedicated Pops, you know? That'd be nuts. Too bad she couldn't put Sky in the shirt he has now. Yeah, I guess. I guess that makes sense, though. I didn't even think of that. Wow.
Yeah, maybe we should complain to her.
That's nuts.
Let's tell her to
So,
send it
guys,
back.
how do we feel about the list, man? I feel, honestly, Lance, for the War Within, man, the War Within is a really good expansion for me, overall. It's one of my favorites of all time. I would say it's in my top 3,
Easily.
being the Burning Crusade and World of Warcraft Legion. It's in my top 3 as of
Easily.
right now.
100%.
But I feel like 8 out of 10 is fair. And I'm really excited to see what Midnight's capable of. I'm really excited to see what it's capable of and what it could do for us and what it could do for the channel, as well as our community, an awesome community of people viewing and hanging out and watching the show. So guys, really quick, we wanted to ask you, what are your top 3 favorite expansions?
Well, some people already started saying it, so. Jeff, Wrath, Legion, BC, The War Within. That's fair. Listen, that's fair. Those are strong expansions. I actually put your 2, 3, and 4 are my top 3. Not in that order. I actually go BC, The War Within, Legion as my top 3, but yeah.
Wrath, Legion, War Within. Wrath of the Lich King, Burning Crusade, and Legion. Ooh, that's a good one. Wrath, Legion of War Within. Legion, Mop, The War Within. Crazy how Legion's in there for everybody, isn't it? So crazy. Except for Paka.
Wrath, Classic, Draenor.
Draenor.
That's insane.
Draenor's a hot take. There were some great things I loved about WoD, man. I thought the story was phenomenal. And I thought it had the most potential out of most expansions. But 10 months, or actually longer. Wasn't it longer?
What, the final
With, like,
patch?
real
The content drought was like
development?
13 months or something.
Yeah, that's bad. So, selfie cam as a 0.5 patch. And then look at the 0.5 patches we're getting now.
I legit like Shadowlands a lot.
like Shadowlands,
I don't hate
man.
Shadowlands.
But 10
as much
months,
as everyone else.
10 months no content, and then pushing us into that story direction was a fucking disaster. Bad. Draenor had my favorite DK spec for PvP.
Ooh. Draenor had Glad Spec War.
Draenor had one of my... It's probably my personal favorite PvP expansion ever. Personally, for me.
Yeah, because you liked that monk combo.
I liked... What do you mean? You had red state for rogue as well. Red buff for rogue. Glad stands for warrior. There were so many good things about that expansion. How was Hunter in WoD? I don't know.
Oh, I love Survival Hunter and WoD, bro.
Was it really good?
I love Survival Hunter.
It was fun. I know the pre-patch, they brought some fucking bangers. Supernova hit hard as shit on Arcane Mage. That was fun.
And they had the crystal.
Banging, bro. Great expansion.
100%.
But okay, ladies and gentlemen, that is going to wrap it up for us tonight, man. We want to thank you guys so much for hanging out and doing this War Within retrospective with us. We will be posting this very, very soon. And I will be sending you guys links to this channel because we're trying to get monetized over there. And it's like incredibly hard if you're just doing dedicated shorts content. So what we're going to be doing is we're going to be posting like anywhere between 1.5 to 2 hour long like snippets for our community to watch to get the watch hours up and get us monetized. Because it's crazy. We have videos that hit 100,000, 150,000 views on shorts, but I can't make $1 on it. And it just sucks, you know? Like, more funding is better content. It means I can get more, I can finish hiring this editor. So we will have you guys check that out soon. I love you guys all very much. Lance, you have anything you want to say?
Guys, it was a pleasure doing this tonight.
Actually. Yeah.
It
was a pleasure doing
also,
business.
Played a lot of Devour yesterday. Can't wait to main it.
Oh, yeah. I love you guys very much. God bless every single one of you. My name is Sky.
I'm Lance.
And we'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.
Peace.
Peace.